made this barbecue business. Is this the mother thanks I get? I feel like Fool Off Friday now. I made this FYB. Is this the mother thanks I get?
Everybody got something to say about J-Mane, but on some real, let's talk about it. Cause it do hit different when J-Mane out here paying for your mother kid to get a haircut. It hit different. Bro, take care of your kids.
They created 300 Dead Ops cover that blew him up the first time on Bro. Like, what?
And granted, you know, bro looked out for certain little plays, but it do hit different when your ass got out of jail, G. What J-Mane do? Pull up on you with some racks and a chain. You ain't did like that for J-Mane. So before you get to bumping your damn gums, why don't you just look at yourself for a second?
FYB J-Mane, Jeremiah. On the G, stop saying my name, broski. I'm not FYB, never been FYB.
Yo, face. Show your face, please, with sugar on top.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Hookah Anonymous _. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest TDF first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _ and follow us there. Now without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, I don't know what done transpired in the past 48 hours, but it's looking like FYB J-Mane is public enemy #1. And it's looking like the reason behind it is the fact that J-Mane agreed to push peace with Lil Durk. At first, everybody pretty much thought it was a fluke or a publicity stunt, but it became a little more official once Lil Durk decided to mention FYB J-Mane's name in a song. I think at that point, the guys around J-Mane, including some of the guys from the other side, realized that maybe it's a possibility that Durk and J-Mane are actually trying to come together and push peace. Jokes was tossed around, of course, after the video featuring Lil Durk and YTB Fat went viral, mainly because Durk mentioned J-Mane's name, but no one thought it'd get to the point where J-Mane would actually be getting into it with the guys that he's supposed to call his homies. At first it started with Billionaire Black, where he would respond to J-Mane reposting Lil Durk's video, and he would tell J-Mane not to sacrifice him. What seemed to be a little joke has spiraled out of control because now there's other guys saying the same exact thing. And like I told y'all before, one thing I must commend J-Mane on is him taking the initiative to even try and push peace in the climate of the drill culture. I'm sure he didn't expect it to be easy, but I'm also sure he didn't expect to be catching as much flack from his own guys that he is. Now, I told y'all before that in life, period, there's always going to be two groups of people when it comes to situations like this, where one group is going to agree with what you're doing and follow your lead, but then the second group may feel like too much blood has been spilled and they're not willing to come together because they still have built up tension in their hearts. Now, are they right or are they wrong? It depends how you look at it. It's not like these guys lost a fist fight or something or made a yo mama joke. These guys were literally at war at one point in time and lost a lot of friends, family members, and loved ones. So I can't blame anyone for not agreeing, but I could say that it's a big step for J-Mane, and it takes a lot of courage to go against the grain, even if it means you have to lose friends in the process. In this case, that's exactly what it looks like we're seeing here. A day ago, FYB J-Mane came out and told the world that he was dropping FYB from his name for unknown reasons, but let his followers know that he can't be associated with certain things now that his brand is growing. He would take to his IG story to say, quote, "From now on, call me J-Mane or the Whoop Man, not FYB J-Mane. I can't be attached to certain ish." Now I'm still wondering what made him come to that conclusion, but whatever it was, You could tell it's like an inside thing going on because as he went live with other FYB members to speak on the situation, here's what he had to say. Check this out.
I still got love for all of that. But what I'm saying is, just do what put me in situations, folks, and then I got all this going on, and then it's like at the end of the day, y'all don't get no bro.
Now, in a nutshell, J-Man is trying to give him a hint without saying too much. He's saying that he can't be associated with certain people, places, or things because his brand is growing. By him being associated with FYB and that whole acronym, knowing what it stands for, and they do something foolish in the street, whether he was involved or not, his name will get thrown in the mix based on him being the most recognized figure. So J-Man is trying to say before any of that happens, he's removing himself and removing FYB from his name. However, y'all know it wasn't going to be that easy without a little controversy. Some of the FYB members, including FYB Monte, feel that ever since Lil Durk mentioned J-Man's name in the song, he's been acting a little funny as if he's really trying to rep OTF. Although J-Man will make it known that he feels ever since Durk mentioned his name, they started acting funny instead. So it sounds like a misunderstanding or a sense of the guys feeling like J-Man have been moving a little Hollywoodish. But what they have to understand is this: when you're building a brand, it's but so much time you have. You don't have time to entertain the same things that you once did, indulging in certain people, or even going certain places. J-Man has kids, he's running a brand, and also he has to protect himself. Now, it's two sides to every story, so I don't know if maybe J-Man actually has been acting a little funny ever since behind the scenes, but from the outside looking in, he's saying that it isn't him acting funny, it's them. Now, on another note, Billionaire Black also had words for J-Man. Y'all check this out.
FYB J-Man, Jeremiah. On a G, stop saying my name, broski. I'm not FYB, never been FYB. Niggas know what I've been repping since day one. STLEBT for shit show. Know that. On a G, all FYB goofies. You was a fucking goofy on a G. You sit here and said, we ain't getting the message that he said he pushing peace, not a truce. Nigga, is you not getting it? It's, let me put it right, cause I'm a gangster and you BD at the end of this, so I gotta get this through your head. Is you not getting it? A truce mean no war. He's saying he's not pushing the truth, so he still want war. What is you backwards? What's up? Open your eyes.
Now, Billionaire Black has a point, because if y'all remember, we said the same exact thing about Durk saying in the verse that he's pushing peace, but not a truce. Now, pushing peace and a truce with your ops is in fact two different things. To call it a truce mean one, a suspension of hostilities for a specified period of time by mutual agreement of the warring parties, ceasefire, armistice. 2, an agreement or treaty establishing this. 3, a temporary respite as from trouble or pain. So Lil Durk is saying, nah, it ain't no truce. I'm not calling anything off. However, I am pushing peace. So in a nutshell, to me, he's basically saying that he ain't trying to kumbaya with any of his ops, but he don't mind pushing peace and staying in his lane as long as they stay in theirs. So I would advise J-Man to be aware, even though he has good intentions. Keep in mind he dissed a lot of their guys that are no longer here that they feel a way about, and he went to grave sites, was overly disrespectful, and people don't forget that. Remember what King Von said in reference to J-Man? Let's not forget that Little Reese already said that he can't come around neither. So clearly everyone isn't on the same page when it comes to pushing peace. So everybody gotta be careful. Now, Billionaire Black will speak on J-Man and him getting into it with the FYB members, as he would take to his IG story to say, quote, I'm not FYB, I could give a F about the next group of ninjas on brick. Half of them MFs new in that group anyway. MFs ain't never been on that deuce or on that tray. Half these MFs ain't never seen 63rd 47th Street, St. Lawrence. Never seen 6219's Vernon. I'm just saying. Y'all can't name one time a MF did something for Little Bill. Everything I got came from my hard work, blood, sweat, and tears. I'll wait. Right? I'm a grown man before anything, and PS, then you think you going backdoor to Bapper? Everybody dying. Somebody tell the Woo Man that. Sincerely, El Bappertino. Billionaire Black will also chime in on the sacrifice talk, as Billy would repost a live of FYB J-Mane speaking out on everything, and he would caption it quoting FBG Duck's bars, as he would say, quote, "Y'all believe that ish? He might sell that ish to y'all, but won't sell me that ish. You a sacrifice, they sent you to get bodied, basically, he just signed you over to the Illuminati." Now speaking of FYB J-Mane's live, we chopped up a few key parts and put it together for y'all to check out. He's basically speaking about why he's deciding to take the FYB out his name and addressing his close friends about it, and all the talk about people actually really feeling that he on that sacrifice stuff. Y'all check this out.
It's Merc. The world wouldn't know about an FYB on phone number if it wasn't for J-Mane. Do I gotta go there? So let us start where it all started at. Mad because J-Mane got that I'm taking the FYB out my name on phone number. Niggas be moving wacky as hell. First of all, I got some real going on right now on phone number. Everybody who been watching this peace movement, y'all know I got some real going on right now. So on phone number, if you getting on these platforms, if you still trying to be cool and fit in with the rest of under the, yeah, I ain't pushing no peace, I don't know what folks on phone number, you not FYB. You not with me, gang. So it's like I could have got on my bully, got that, nah, you niggas ain't FYB. But on phone number, I'm gonna let y'all have that on phone number because I still got love niggas on my baby. But it's like on phone number, how y'all going about this? It's like that shit weird, gang. It's like on phone number, J-Mane is you gonna sacrifice me for dirt? All this weird on my baby, bro. Y'all sacrifice you on phone number. Y'all to be the first to get sacrificed, Monte. Then Billionaire Black. I can go through a list on phone number grade while y'all playing. Stop doing that. Yeah, what J-Mane gonna sacrifice the guys trying to on some fun, folks. Stop doing that, folks. We from the rack, folks. Y'all really believe in that sacrifice when get on? Y'all think Durk gonna make me sacrifice one of the FYBs? Bro, that's why I removed FYB out my name. It hit different. Let's just start there on me removing FYB. It hit different. Y'all that's whooping. The guys, now you got 60-30 and something about is they finna get sacrificed, bro. Sacrifice, bro. Durk don't give a fuck about y'all to sacrifice y'all, gang. It hit different. It hit different. We really trying to push this to a positive narrative for the youth, gang. Y'all think want to sacrifice y'all. It hit different. Billy, y'all is gonna be the first one to go. Yo, really, Billionaire Black, you another. You been rapping so long. You got features with Durk. Oh, features. Let's just start there. Before the war started, after and you still dissing, bro. You still y'all overgrown, still dissing the dead, folks. Hold on. I'm cutting ties with. This is cut off. It hit different. It's cut off, bro. It hit different. And that's why it's really mad, bro. These still want to fight each other. Get into it, get drunk, all type of goofy clown gang. Why the would I want to connect myself to some shit like that, bro? Like, it's loose as hell, wacky as hell, bro. Why the would I connect myself to this gang? Like, let's just speak facts. So, I built this from the ground up. Y'all can't stay out of jail. Niggas talking about, I'm focused on putting the guys on, I'm doing this shit by myself. You goofy can't even stay out of jail. You talking about crash out, man? I'm gonna start calling out how I see it. What you talking about? No, since we speaking facts, let's just put all this shit out there, bro. Let's just put all this shit out there since we speaking facts, bro. I disconnected myself from on phone now. Y'all just be doing all type of weird shit on phone them grade. Let's just start there. Y'all got Shorty trying to connect me to some shit, and I ain't even did shit. Let's just speak facts. Y'all got a trying to connect the dots around this shit, bro. Let's just start there, gang. Like, y'all just do and put me in situations and put me in positions, bro. I don't have to with this boy. And y'all in the comments talking about this ain't peace. This is peace. I'm just look, put it like this. I want this to eat, just not at my table, gang. It hit different. On phone number. But I helped you build your own table. It's talking about. That's where the disrespect come in at. I made this barbecue business. Is this the motherfucking thanks I get? What the fuck he say? I made this barbecue. I I made this barbecue business. Is this the motherfucking thanks I get?
Now, J-Mane also issued a message for everyone assuming that he's dissing FYB or trying to abandon him, or because he wants to take the FYB out his name. He would take to his IG story and say, quote, "I'm pushing peace. I'm not beefing with FYB. I just don't want them 3 letters in front of my name no more. Just call me J-Mane or Whoop Man. People jeopardize what was built brick by brick. I worked my butt off to get where I'm at. MF just grew apart. That's it. That's all. No beef. I still love y'all families, but I'm 30. I'm not about to be known as effing yo chick J-Mane." Now, honestly, after hearing his reasoning, it makes perfect sense and I agree with him. Now, I don't know if maybe that's just his way of getting away from his friends or whatever the case may be, but like he said, he don't want to be 30 plus still screaming out, F your chick. At some point, dude's gotta grow up. Not to mention he has a kid, a daughter at that. What if it comes a time where he has FYB in his name and he has to explain to his daughter what it actually means? F your chick. So I understand it from that perspective. He's getting older and he feels he wants to mature and go to the next level. No brands are going to want to do business with you having a name like that, and even if they do, they'll pass judgment right off the bat based on your name. So I guess he wants to be a little more professional. And if he's trying to push peace, but you affiliated with him and saying you not trying to push peace, then that messes up everything he got going on because it's one big contradiction. Let's say Durk do want to link up with him in person, but he knows that although J-Mane saying he's pushing peace, his right-hand man is saying that he's not. So now he got to decide whether he wants to link with J-Mane and do business or not, because he don't know if it's going to be an issue. Because his right-hand man is saying he's not pushing peace, while the other one is saying he does. And sometimes it only takes that one person to spoil everything. Now, everything happens for a reason. Maybe he was meant to fall out with the guys so they can show their true colors, because everybody can't go. Everybody ain't going to see the vision, and sometimes it's not for everybody. Life is a process of elimination, so it's best he weed out the ones that need to be cut out now, opposed to doing it when it's too late. Let's say he trusted someone with a large amount of money, or trusted him with handling certain business and something goes sour and now he's burnt. So like I said, I'm not too familiar with the situation from the inside, but from the outside and what we're told, they're just upset that he's taking the FYB out his name, and it's kind of exposing their true feelings that they always had in the past. Now, it wasn't just FYB Monte that had something to say in regards to J-Mane's decision to take FYB out his name. FYB D Rose was pretty boisterous too, explaining that he played a big part in J-Mane's success with the whoops and even songs from back in the days that we all like. But J-Mane never gave him his credit, allegedly. Y'all check this out.
Bro, we are 300 dead ops. Talking about all the we did back then, bro. You know what I'm saying? We same crib. Putting it together on bro. Like, feeding you on me, going back and forth with the formulate, putting this together on me, rebuilding your brand, folks. So for him to get on this and say he built it on his own, bro, is crazy. On God. He's about to put that work in back then, but when it comes to this new FYB, you know what I'm saying? Bro is blowing up and doing, you know what I'm saying? Doing his on me. Where it started. On God. Before to sit there and say he finna disown some, separate his shit, cut ties with that shit, it's crazy. And I ain't got my foot in the door yet. I ain't blow yet. That's crazy. What the f? I'm the one that created the 300 Dead Ops cover that blew him up the first time on bro. Like, what? Gravesite idea, who? Like, bro, you made history. I helped you make history, gang, and I ain't a part of shit on bro. I just got these 3 letters on my name. You, God, what the fuck is wrong with you? You tripping. You'd have let that motherfucker, bro, I ain't finna go there. But it's the fact that you sitting there letting that ball spot corrupt every motherfucking thing in your brain is crazy, boy. That ball spot is starting to, and you ain't thinking. I keep telling you, boy. Your ass tripping. That is like a smack in the face. You gotta understand that guys is hurtful. Ain't shit wrong. So you can't come to the headquarters. That's just how I'm feeling right now. So you can't come to the block. That's just how I'm feeling right now. But to get on this and get personal, talk about a car or a child, brother, shit bogus, man. That's a slap in the face. G, that's hurtful as hell because you're making it seem like you never was a homie. You never was a friend, bro. You ain't got to get personal, gang. If you ain't, just say that. Explain. Oh, God. I built this shit from the ground up. I did this, who up the family and steps and the stools and who. You ain't did shit, baby. If we being honest, you ain't did shit by yourself. Everybody was a pawn on your chessboard, bro. You just moved pieces in certain ways that you wanted them to go that best benefited you. Be real with your. I ain't putting no light on D-Roll, so I gotta put the light on myself. You know what I'm saying? This type of shit that you want to come out telling the truth about you like that shit bogus. I'ma keep it going.
I'm sure these guys will continue going back and forth. However, at the end of the day, from the outside looking in, I personally feel J-Mane isn't wrong. Now, I don't know what's going on behind the scenes and if he did something else to trigger these guys to feel a certain way, but speaking from the outside looking in and from what we're told, it seems like J-Mane just want to evolve, and him saying that he wants to take FYB out his name triggered these guys' true feelings to come out. Because it went from them complaining about him taking FYB out his name publicly to them saying that he never tried to put them on. They wrote certain songs and it was all their idea. Understand that these are feelings that they always had. It just took a certain situation to get it out of them. And if they felt like this the whole time, it's best that they get all their true feelings out now and you see it so you can know how to deal with them accordingly rather than have them around smiling in your face showing fake love. And this happens all the time. You have friends that probably helped you with one little thing, and then when you become successful, they feel entitled because they feel like they helped you more than what they actually did. At the end of the day, everybody can't go. It just is what it is. Now, when it comes to the sacrificial stuff, that's another story. I have to keep my eyes on J-Mane because it is a little weird how after he linked up with a certain somebody, he falls out with the guy, which we kind of already knew was going to happen. And although J-Mane tried to downplay the sacrificial stuff as if it don't exist, we know it does. Nori from Drink Champs even told us that when he explained the doors certain artists go through in the industry to get a certain level of success. Kanye have came out and even admitted he did it to his own mother, but he regretted it. So it is a thing. Anyway, now I hope y'all see how easy it is for things to get way out of hand in Chicago over something so minuscule. Something as small as a man saying he don't want to keep a gang name a part of his alias no more has potentially started a problem between him and his close friends to the point where someone could potentially get mad enough and do something devastating. Once the threats start coming out and guys start telling each other they can't come back here or there, or because he don't want to have 3 letters a part of his name anymore, it's crazy. And we don't know what it could lead to. It might lead to somebody losing their life. Hopefully not. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.